Welcome back to MLG Championship Sunday. Chris Puckett up in the booth with Gandhi and Shockwave. Guys, there you see the scoreboard. We're going into the championship match. It's a continuation of the winners bracket finals where Status Quo won that matchup 3-2. Now it turns into a best of 11. The first team to win 6. Thoughts going into this one?
Well, Impact just absolutely destroyed Believe the Hype in that series. Believe the Hype didn't even take one game, and that's after Impact just lost in the winners bracket finals. I expect Impact to come out, tie up the series, and then I think Status Quo is going to end up pulling this one out.
Yeah, Impact looks really strong, especially coming off that crushing of Believe the Hype. But you can't count out Status Quo. I mean, they are up 3-2 in the series, and they are playing fantastic right now.
All right, well, speaking of Status Quo, it's time to meet our team wearing red in the championship match. It's SQ. Status Quo, the best team in the venue up to this point by one game. Looking very confident, feeling very relaxed coming into this series, but they're going up against a team that doesn't seem to let anything get into their head. We were just talking to Lethul, Chris. Impact, they just take it one game at a time, and they try their hardest every time. Let's take a second and meet our team wearing blue tonight. It's Impact. All right, and there is our Blue Squad Impact warming up here for the championship match. It's the continuation, the best of 11, and we're getting this game started right now. It's game number 6, capture the flag on Zealot. And at the top of your screen, you'll see the scoreboard there, SQ3, Impact 2. Guys, as the players are all getting in the same lobby, give me your predictions.
I'm going to have to say Impact's going to take this first game just because they're riding on a wave, and then I think Flamesword's going to get control of his team as he usually does, get enabled to keep going off, and then they're going to get right back into us and pretty much take this tournament, getting their first tournament win.
I mean, I like Impact, but I really, really like Status Quo right now. They are crushing. I think right now they're the best team in the tournament, and they're going to keep their momentum.
Well, the game type is on the map, Zealot, and we just saw what Impact did to Believe the Hype on this map. It is going to be crazy. We're getting this game started, though, with the Status Quo member. And do you guys want to start off with an Astro listen in? I want to hear what Status Quo is talking about at the start of this game. Let's crank up our Astro 840s.
They're both top goals. So ring two. Top goal, guys. Top goal also.
Amish, one shot. Two blue
Nice.
I'm lifting
Go
blue.
bridge, guys.
I'm lifting blue, guys.
Blue two.
Grenade launcher. Are you last two? Two blue street. One shot.
Red landing.
Red landing sniping.
Blue two spawn.
He's top gold in.
Alright.
Blue two also.
He's going red landing sniping.
Blue flag.
Right.
I need a red landing.
Top gold, blue street.
Going for
I'm
the
pushing blue bridge. I'm pushing blue bridge.
I'm here, dude.
Front of blue. One left. Blue one, guys.
I need.
Watch
Blue
the
one, guys.
snipers. I'm behind you,
Going
Aaron.
in.
Going bottom mid. I got Amish.
One down. I'm top mid.
We're running.
Top
goal,
sniping.
top goal.
Top
Two
sniping.
top
Two
goal,
red
guys.
landing. Two red landing. Red landing. Red. Two right. Two of them, please.
Red landing.
One shot.
Red sheet.
Blue landing. Bottom gold. Bottom gold. Aaron, helmet.
Blue lane, guys. Amish and blue lane, guys.
Red landing.
I'm one shot. Stay alive. Where they going?
Two red landing. One red lights.
Top red.
Top
Top
goal.
Stay alive in.
Amish one shot. Blue lane. Amish one shot.
I got Amish. One dead. Last one complete. Say what we're doing.
Brother,
Top
right.
blue, Clete, top going. Top going. One shot from landing.
Nice.
Top blue.
Flag on blue. Two down.
Down blue, there's two to blue street. Two blue street.
Don't Clete.
Gonna need the flag.
Okay, we have 25 seconds. Throw it out, if you can.
Watch out, blue landing.
Blue one,
Throw it out, blue two, guys.
11.
Blue two, one shot.
Watch out, blue two.
I got reach out.
Last guy's reach out. Punch up. Jump. When you spawn,
Fuck, my bad. I didn't know reach out.
Don't worry.
All right, 3
Blue,
goes.
I need a bottom main.
Alright, blue two.
I'm pushing
I got
main.
snipe.
Nice, one down. Blue pistol weak.
Blue one.
One shot, blue.
We had the first flag of the game put in by Impact. Now we have Assault trying to move a flag for status quo, but Adrenaline's in the base to toss that one out. Guys, how'd that first flag happen?
Well, status quo really overextended themselves. You know, they didn't have anyone helping them out, and then sure enough, Impact got control of their landing, ran the flag straight to gold and put it in. Status quo looked like they were going to stop it there for a second, but they couldn't get the flag returned.
Now we have Ace with the sniper here for SQ. He's set up top gold. The rest of his team trying to get up top. You got Enable going over the landing. Flamesword coming from the holograms, and Assault is down low coming up the spiral. Ace on a killing sprint. It looks like Enable is going to be running that flag with Clete protecting him down low. Clete, of course, being Assault. Meanwhile, Flamesword, what's he doing, Chris?
He's doing a great job just distracting the Impact squad, making sure they can't come from behind and get a quick grab on that flag. And that was awesome. There was 3 down from Impact. Status Quo knew that was the exact moment they needed to run that flag.
Assault dropping down low, coming right back up behind 2 injured players. Down goes Amish Acorns, trying to finish off Neighbor. He jumps back out, but he's going to be cleaned up. 2 down for SQ. On the other side, we have 3 alive here for Impact. I'm watching Lethul. We're now watching Neighbor, though, on your main screen, and Neighbor has that sniper.
And that's a very deadly spot, deadly weapon for Neighbor to have, especially in this spot he's in. He's going to move to hit their landing. Even though he's taken down, he still hit that guy in the body, and that's going to spark his team because there's 2 down for status quo, and it looks like they're running a flag.
Yeah, but Flamesword in a great position at the Impact landing. He's controlling top gold for his team right now, hopefully waiting for his team to spawn and come help him.
Adrenaline spot Flamesword. He's looking for him. Flamesword knows Adrenaline's coming up. That plasma grenade's going to miss. Adrenaline will survive. Nice use of the evade, rolling up, but then he looks right back up and engages Ace. Adrenaline's taken down, but while all that was going on, Neighbor grabbed the grenade launcher. He's moving in on a huge flank, helping take out Enable, and he was going for that flag, but he's going to be cleaned up pretty quickly. So far, a very even matchup here in the series, but especially in this game. We're all tied up 1-1.
The Flamesword's got this sniper top middle. He's going to pinch on this Impact squad, and they should get this flag because Flamesword's pretty impressive with this sniper so far.
I love this positioning for Flamesword, going top middle, distracting the other team, knowing that they're most likely going to spawn under their base, and just distracting, allowing his team to put in an easy flag cap.
Dropping shots with that sniper rifle. Flame did his job. Assault did his as he put in flag number 2 for status quo. Score now 2-1. Remember, on Zealot, it's the first team to 5. We got Ace running a 3rd flag for SQ up the red landing. Meanwhile, I'm watching all of Impact trying to push through holograms. It's going to be up to Assault to delay. He does it, and now we have the score 3-1. Status Quo just taking control of the map and this game.
Perfect execution by Status Quo on that flag cap. They got 3 members of Impact down, knew it was the opportune time to run the flag, and then Ace putting it up to his landing, and a great play by Assault to basically close out the only possibility for Impact to stop it.
Lethul running a flag right now here for Impact. You're watching Adrenaline try and come from behind. He's going to lock down the health packs. A player needs to get the landing. No problem for Impact. They're right back on the board, 3-2.
And every time Impact seems to score against Status Quo members are either all alive or they're all dead. There's no in between, which is extremely weird because if they're all alive, someone should be getting a hit on them.
What was most interesting to me on that play is both Ace and Enable were in a position to stop the flag, but instead of sprinting and trying to get the kill on the flag guy, they stayed where they were and tried to control top gold. I don't really know if that was the right play.
Status Quo may be a little too practiced here, trying to execute perfect strategies here and forgetting that the enemy team can't score. But right now we're switching our screen over to Enable. He's got the sniper, and he's going to just try and no-scope. There's a quick scope taking down Lethul while he had no shield, making a good situation out of a bad one. And now we got Flamesword, though, from Status Quo, feeding off of that momentum. He's carrying a flag up the red landing, And we might have our fourth flag here from SQ. They're going to take a 4-2 lead.
Well, they got to wait on this flag to return, but it should be returning anytime soon. And if Clete, okay, there it is. Good job. I was going to say, they need to have a sense of urgency here because the Impact's flooding their base.
Flamesword making his way right back to top gold. That has been the key position for SQ all game long. They're trying to control the landings, keep the snipers out of the Impact hands.
And you see Assault with the grenade launcher, still getting it. I don't know how this kid always has this weapon, but he knows exactly when it comes up, and instead of going for sniper, he's always in hologram waiting for it.
Stolen. Flag drop.
Well, check out Lethul here now. He's sitting top middle. His teammates, they're running a flag. They're running a flag right now, and Lethul is nading the landing, even though he could be watching the flag. And by doing this, he's going to blow this for his team. I really think that was a big mistake. He needed to push. He got lucky to get this flag in.
Yeah, but a choke there by Flamesword. He should have grabbed the Impact flag, thrown it out, delayed the inevitable cap. But unfortunately, Impact's putting it in. And now SQ running a flag of their own.
You can be as critical as you want, Scott, but you can't deny the fact that Impact are simply playmakers. Lethul not only capping that flag, but he hit an opponent, dropped the flag, and then finished off his own kill, and now they still have map control, and they're running another flag in the hands of Neighbor. It's going to be tied up 4-4. Lethul just picked up another double kill using that sniper rifle. Wow, this is incredible series.
It's like the players hear me, and then they just want to embarrass me by going insanely off the next spree they get. Lethul getting a huge double kill, securing the flag, hitting a guy in the body. This guy's awesome.
He's taking ridiculous angles. That shot that Scott was talking about was from bottom middle, hitting a player's toes as he was in the air, jumping through a crack. Amish Acorns, though, on your screen, trying to make his way over to the red landing. Meanwhile, we saw Neighbor walk right past the grenade launcher. I like this decision. Don't worry about the power weapons. Just sprint right past it. Get in a position where you can help your teammates and move in on this flag. Impact definitely has a sense of urgency right here.
Yeah, they're picking it up. Status Quo kind of took it to Impact right at the beginning of this game, but now Impact finally slowing it down. Well, not necessarily slowing it down, but finding their pace. And I find it interesting that every single one of these 8 flag caps has gone from originally running the flag bottom middle and porting it up their landing.
Double kill.
Double kill from Flamesword. He's sparked the flag run now, bringing it back to his base through the holograms. Status Quo is going to put it in, and they're going to take game number 6.
Game over.
You hear the Status Quo fans out in the crowd making some noise. SQ was up early. Impact came right back, but Flamesword and crew clutched it at the end to put in that final flag. Let's bring up the stats for you. All 4 members of Status Quo going positive. You got Ace and Assault both dropping 17 bombs with a +6 and +5 ratio. On the other side, all 4 members of Impact going negative. They're going to have to step it up in our next game type. It's going to be Team Slayer on Countdown.
Status Quo's teamwork really just showed right there at the end. Great teamwork. Flamesword getting a huge double kill at the end, and then he just ran the flag in.
All right, TS Countdown, first one to 50 kills. Let's take a look at the map. There you see the series score at the top of your screen. Status Quo 4, Impact 2. Status Quo now just 2 games away from becoming the first champion of the 2011 season. What an incredible back and forth match we've had up to this point. I'm really looking for Impact to start off strong here. And we're going to kick off our match with Flamesword from Status Quo. But as soon as we can, Genius, I'd love to go check out what Adrenaline is doing. Last time we saw him on Countdown, he was doing some incredible work from his base.
And the last time we saw Impact play this game type was last night versus Believe the Hype, and they had 3 flags in under 2 minutes.
Wow. Lots of
But this is Team Slayer.
Yeah, I was going to say, lots of slaying to clear those flags. Right now you're watching Flamesword on your screen, going for that sniper right away. Meanwhile, we're watching Adrenaline on my screen. And there we go. He was at the sniper as well, coming up behind Flame. And now it looks like he's going to be pushing out towards that rocket spawn. All players going for the rockets, and Adrenaline's going to be able to pick up the kill on Ace.
Kind of interesting strategy right at the beginning for this Impact squad. Enable going off with the sniper right now, but they just sent no one to go contest the camo. Enable picking it up very easily, and now doing some work with the camo snipe.
Rockets in the hands of Assault, Enable rocking camo sniper, power weapons, all being controlled by Status Quo. Great start to this game. These guys got second at your national championships. No one on this team has ever won a championship. Ace coached a national championship, random fact. But these guys all looking for their very first tournament win. I think if they keep up this pace, they are definitely going to walk home with our Dallas crown.
And the thing that's kind of embarrassing on my end here is I came up to Flamesword after I believe that they got lucky to win their pool, and now here they are about to win our tournament. I openly apologize to you. You guys looked incredible, but Friday you still lost, so I'm not that wrong.
Nice shot by Amish, hitting that rail and taking down Assault. Let's go over to Amish Acorns. He's got one rocket left, going up, taking out Flamesword from the catwalk, and now they're establishing top control of the map. In Team Slayer, so much more important than it is in CTF, Chris.
Absolutely. In Capture the Flag, you can run the flag through the bottom of the map every single time and cap it, but in Team Slayer, you're going to want to be on the top of the map. It's how every Halo's worked. The higher positions, always better for slaying.
Amish Acorns just trying to dodge about 1,000 grenades coming in at him. He's going to dip out and go up top. He's got Adrenaline there to help him out. Neighbor was pushing towards Snipe 2, and they're looking to set up for these rockets, but it looks like Acorns are going to be cleaned up.
Gain the lead.
I think I'm a minute early on the rockets. Assault's got the sniper top of the vent, though. I'd love to check him out when we get a chance. Here's Quo controlling the power weapons once again. Got to give huge props to their coach, Mr. Diesel.
Yeah, good job by Assault right there, picking up some body shots. He's trying to find that camo guy, and there he is. The camo that came up assassinates him. That is a huge play by Assault. Now they have all the weapons, and the rockets are going to be spawning in between the vents in a matter of seconds.
Double grenade from Assault. Dipping out now with that sniper rifle, keeping it out of the Impact hands. We've seen what Lethul can do. It. Neighbor has just as much, if not even more skill with this weapon. And Assault's going to be finally taken down, but taking a look at the scoreboard,
Lost the lead.
Enable already has 10 of Status Quo's 18 kills. I would love to see what he's doing.
The lead.
On the other side of things, Amish Acorns has a sniper rifle to work with as well.
Yeah, the rockets just popped, Chris, about 10 seconds ago. These are going to be huge for both teams. You can see the map start to converge right here outside by the garage.
There's those rockets I was talking about a minute ago. They're popping up on that back wall, and it now looks like Acorns is going to drop the sniper for it. So Impact getting the last series of power weapons here. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this blue team. Secretly, guys, well, not so secretly, I'm rooting for Impact here. I really want Lethul to get his prediction right, or at least take it to Game 11. These two teams are so evenly matched. I'd love to see it go to a best of 11 all the way to that final game.
I have to agree with you. I don't know if we could do it because that's so much excitement. I don't think everyone's ready for it.
Might have to save it for Columbus, but right now we do have Impact on top, 25-23, 2-kill lead with Neighbor patrolling with those rockets. He just picked up the jetpack. Go to his screen, please, Genius. I want to see how he plays this.
And I really like the strategy right here from Status Quo. They're just holding down the two vents, trying to hopefully allow Impact to kind of come up top, and then Assault and Enable both flanking the entire Impact squad.
Neighbor, he's got the jetpack. Remember, we were talking to Clutch about how noisy this jetpack is. Everyone can hear it when you have it around, so be super careful. But Neighbor's able to lift up safely after getting a call out. No one's there looking for the opponent in the vent. It's Ace. Ace jumps out. Neighbor hits him anyway and cleans up the killing spree.
Great job by Neighbor right there. Although he's lost the rockets, he knows where Assault's going with it due to the death screen. We can't stress enough how important it is to look at your death screen when you die.
Have to give a shout out to Coach of Impact as well. Lethul just picking up another camo here. The Cheeky doing the big business here in Big D, Dallas, Texas. 30-29. Status Quo, they were down by 5. Now they just took the lead, 31-30.
A horrible spawn right there, I'm pretty sure, for Lethul. Assault was literally right in front of him with the rockets. He lived for about half a second.
Acorns picking up the double kill outside, taking down Assault. Now we're taking out Ace from Status Quo, who has the sniper rifle.
Wow.
The intro video said underrated sniper. There you're seeing some of his skills, and he almost caught that no scope.
I don't know what I would have done. He's already gotten an overkill extermination. He just ripped the guy's face off with a huge double kill. He's keeping his team in the game with this sniper, picking up a kill on Lethul, almost a double kill. This guy's doing it all.
Cleaning up a killing spree now. Killing frenzy.
I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself now, Chris. I mean, it's 37-34.
I was thinking of things he can do better than what he's already doing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Huh.
The communication right now from Status Quo is so good. You can see it. All of Impact was in their base a second ago, and basically Status Quo knowing exactly where to go, flanking all of them, and just taking the lead here after being down the entire game.
Looks like Amish Acorns is going to finally kill some players top blue here. You saw Ace trying to finish off a weakened Amish and Adrenaline. Meanwhile, Enable's going to grab the sniper for Status Quo. He's going to drop down and hit some shots on Neighbor. Hit the first body shot. Neighbor's going to sprint away. Enable looking underneath the drop down. Doesn't see anyone. Feels safe to drop down. Picks up a beatdown, and actually he's going to hit a headshot before that melee registers.
I'm not sure how that happened, but the one thing I am sure is that Impact plays Team Slayer the exact same way they play Countdown CTF, except it's just not as effective. Just get up top, Impact. If you don't get up top, you're going to lose.
45-40 now. It's been back and forth, but now Status Quo finishing strong. Ace had a rocket. He got a double kill, but he was taken out as well. Enable, knowing those rockets are on the floor, is going to go up and pick up a sniper rifle, leaving that rocket on accident. But we now have two snipers, one in the hands of Flamesword, one in the hands of Enable, and we just need 2 more kills.
Yes, Status Quo crushing it right.
No need for rockets when you can play like that. Enable going off, and he is standing up, getting some love from the crowd. That was awesome.
What's gotten into this kid? He's incredible.
Always been an incredible Slayer, Enable has, and that sniper just showing off just a tiny bit of the skill he has inside him. 18-9, positive 9. Ace 14-9 with a +5.
The first time we've seen Lethul go negative on a Team Slayer. I can't believe they stopped the kid.
Finally, man, someone had to put an end to his run. All right, guys, so after that one, Status Quo was sitting on top. We'll be back with another game after commercial break.